Well, let's return, shall we, to Black Friday and the shopping frenzy that has ensued. Consumers on social media have reported plenty of problems as they attempt to purchase goods online.
Yes, would-be splurgers said the websites of high street shops New Look and River Island were crashing. And John Lewis says it's taking 5 orders every second online.
Well, joining us now is the retail analyst, Antony Welfare, from the consultancy firm Practicology. Antony, good to see you. Is this all an attempt by retailers to pull the wool over our eyes and fill their pockets, or are there actually bargains to be had today?
There are, yes. Yeah. This is not just a gimmick. There are real bargains if you look around, but we're living in the internet world where customers actually can research and find out prices a lot more. So, excuse me. So they, when they look online, you can find out prices better. So, yes, there are some good bargains, but there's also some not as good bargains.
The reason I am quite so cynical is even when I'm shopping on the high street these days, I look at the deals that I'm being told I'm being offered. We've got 25% off for 1 week only, 30% off, 40%. Yeah. You do a bit of research, you find out, first of all, you can find it cheaper, and second of all, that actually it's only been at that higher price for a couple of weeks earlier on in the year.
Yes, and but that's the part. What you're doing is you're looking around the shops and then you're going online and you're probably buying it on your app or on your mobile. So you're actually using the power of the internet to do that. So the retailers are offering you deals, but you do have to search for them. So
I mean, that's presuming you have the time to check it out in the shop and then check it out online. Very time poor, most of us are.
Yes.
How reliable are these deals? As Neil's saying, are they real savings, or have they hiked the prices up shortly before to slash them and there's actually no saving whatsoever?
I think some retailers have. It depends which ones. Some have done that, and you can see that in some examples. But most of the time, what retailers are trying to do is just make sure you get the best deal and the best offer. So some of it have been inflated too much, and I've seen with supermarkets over the last few years, they inflate them far too high and then do buy one, get one free when it really wasn't that price.
And that's legal for them to do that, isn't it?
It is legal as long as they're very clear when the price was shown before, so the higher price was previously sold. It is legal to do that. So it is. You've got a lot more retailers that are being more transparent and honest now, though. So it is starting to become the power to the people and the consumer again.
See, still, I remember when things were a lot easier, getting dragged out my bed on Boxing Day morning, suffering possibly from a slight hangover, and taken to the shops where you'd know that you were getting a deal. So it does seem, although not every retailer would do this, but some are gaming the system slightly, and we've got to do all the legwork. I mean, any tips for people who are splurging currently and watching us whilst battling away online?
Yeah, definitely use the price comparison sites. There's lots of price comparison sites. Google itself. So type the product into Google, click on shopping, and that'll give you the latest prices around. And when you're in the store, actually go onto your mobile and price check, and then tell the store people and say, look, I've just found it at a different retailer at this price. So use your mobile devices, and things like Google are really useful.
That's a great idea. Hopefully they'll be responsive to the lower price that you found and won't check the veracity. I mean, there's no way you can fiddle that. The thing that I was interested in is the fact that it's not just Black Friday, is it? I mean, we're having Black Weeks, if you like, and it started a few days ago.
Yes.
What's that about?
Well, that's because it was, 2-3 years ago when it was just one day, and it was physical then. Last year, 2015, it was online, and there were too many orders, so websites crashed the whole day. And then what happens is tomorrow and this evening, we've got to send all those products out. So you've got too many parcels going through the system. So if you look at someone like Amazon, they can't deal with millions of orders in one day. So if we spread it over a week, or the 4 or 5 day weekend, it gives the customer a chance to find the best deal, and then obviously then with delivery it'll be a lot quicker and easier. Because a couple of years ago there was a few retailers that took 2 weeks to deliver, and the point of shopping is you want it now. You want to get it as soon as possible.
Yeah, it's useful that we have these computers here, so whilst Gillian's talking, or indeed doing the weather as she's about to, I'm starting to order my presents for Christmas. Antony Welfare, thanks very much for joining us.
Get shopping. Let's see what's happening in the weather now.